President-elect Donald Trump says he will withdraw from the Trans-Pacific Partnership trade deal on the first day of his presidency. It's a pact that includes 12 countries and 40% of the world's economy. And Japan says without the US, the deal is meaningless. Well, Harry Horton has been following developments for us from Washington.
Well, no great surprise, I don't think, in this announcement, but it's certainly significant. This is a huge trade agreement involving many countries in the Asia-Pacific region and the United States. It's taken years of work to get to this point. But Donald Trump has repeatedly called out these trade agreements and rallied against them during his election campaign. In particular, he's been very unhappy with the Trans-Pacific Partnership. He's promised to bring back jobs to the Rust Belt of America, to reopen steel factories and open coal mines again. And he said that one of the ways he thinks he can do that is by tearing up America's trade agreements and starting again. And now this is certainly a significant blow to President Obama's legacy. He worked very hard on this trade agreement as part of his foreign policy shift towards Asia. And Donald Trump's view on trade certainly couldn't be more different from President Barack Obama. Here's what Donald Trump has had to say about the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
On trade, I am going to issue our notification of intent to withdraw from the Trans-Pacific Partnership, a potential disaster for our country. Instead, we will negotiate fair bilateral trade deals that bring jobs and industry back onto American shores.
Now, perhaps what was most interesting about this video from Donald Trump was what was absent from it rather than what was in it. No mention of Donald Trump's promise to repeal and replace Obamacare, the signature healthcare act of President Obama. No mention of any wall between the United States and Mexico, and no mention of deporting millions of illegal immigrants, as promised. We'll wait to see what happens with those campaign promises over the next few months.
Well, Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe reacted immediately to Mr. Trump's announcement. It was Abe who had tried to convince Trump in a meeting last week to stay the course with the TPP, but ultimately failed.
As for aiming to bring the TPP into effect without the United States, at the 12-nation meeting, there was no such discussion. TPP is meaningless without the United States. It is for the same reason that the renegotiation is impossible. This would disturb the fundamental balance of benefits. On the policies of the incoming administration of the United States, I would like to refrain from commenting at this stage based on free judgment.